In this episode of Financial Control for Life, we're going to learn the difference between bad debt versus good debt and how you can leverage debt in your business. As we live our life, we have opportunities to purchase things, and there's times in our life where we end up having debt. And from my experience, debt in my life was an issue. It caused me to have anxiety and worry and stress. And through the business that didn't work out well for us in the past, we had a lot of debt. And it was pretty scary at that time because it was not very good debt. It was more destructive debt. It was also debt, though, that was from good opportunities in the past, such as the previous business. But because we didn't have an opportunity to get out of the situation we were in, there was a lot more debt that happened in our life. So in this episode of Financial Control for Life, I want to teach you more about good debt versus bad debt. And there is a big difference because debt in our lives can cause divorce and stress. And we're not going to go into that side of things. We want to look at more of the positivity of creating debt that can help your life grow and help your business grow. So one example of good debt could be investing in education for yourself. We believe your greatest asset is yourself, living and breathing, and the amount of income that comes into your life is because of you and what you do and your passion. Education is a huge, huge benefit that there is debt from, right? Could be a big student loan. So the goal on that idea is, that is productive. That was something that created this opportunity for you to take this education and do something you love in your life that creates income. A negative debt or a bad debt could be an expense that you're paying every month for that's not creating value in your life. So frankly, money is an exchange of value. So when you purchase something, does it create value in your life? Does it give you opportunity in life? Does it create happiness? Perhaps, but is it going to be more productive? The thing we've been taught about debt is always focus on rate. It's like when you get a shot in the arm by the doctor. It's not the rate of the medicine that'll kill you, it's actually the volume, too much. So we start to learn about the volume of debt and volume of payments. And what I learned is that the payment you're making on a debt is the key. Because if that $600 paying for that car loan could be more productive going into something that's helping your business grow, or helping to bring on more staff to expand your business, or help you invest, or actually fund your whole life insurance policy with. So we focus on more about principal payments when tackling debt and how to put large sums of money down on the debt that was perhaps destructive in the past. The goal behind this teaching today is focusing on what is good debt versus bad debt. Your house, for example. Do you believe that as being a bad debt, or could that be a good debt? Another example of good debt could be taking out a loan in your business to expand that business, or there's a capital purchase that's required to help elevate the profits, or you need to hire someone new for your business and you need money for that. Maybe you don't have the cash flow, maybe you need to go into debt for that. That's a good example of good, conscious debt management. And one example we learned about debt in our business is we started to use our whole life insurance policies is a money management tool. Very exciting that we could start to utilize this asset we created, this alternative asset, to take out that debt, to start putting larger chunks of principal down on the creditors that we had, to eliminate them out of our life, to give us that freedom and that peace of mind that was so critical in our life during that difficult time. Was a huge blessing in having this vehicle and learning how to use it as a cool money management tool. So from all this bad debt that we had, from the situation we had in our past, the whole life insurance policy allowed us to access the capital, the money, the equity in that policy, and then create our own repayment terms. So can you imagine now that we took out a creditor and eliminated it from our life, and now we simply redirected the payment that we were paying to the creditor back to our policy to replenish that system. But we did it on our terms. We get to create the payment amount, which is phenomenal and gives us much more flexibility and freedom in our cash flow management. And now that you understand the difference between bad debt versus good debt and how you can leverage it for your business, it starts to set you up for financial control for life.